Sir, may I come in?
Yes, please.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, madam.
Alaikum assalam.
Please take your seat.
Thank you so much.
How are you, Wasim?
I'm fine. Thank you, sir.
So, there is another name of Mr. Wasim Akram. Who is he? The famous name of Wasim Akram. एक तो आप हो गए ना? एक और भी वसीम अकरम है.
He is a famous cricketer.
अच्छा, okay.
And there is another one, Wasim Akram Plus.
Yes, sir.
Who's that?
He is the member of Imran Khan team. Yes.
And where he is posted?
Sir, currently I'm posted in Abbottabad.
Okay. Okay, you tell us about yourself. Just introduce yourself to all of us.
Sir, my name is Wasim Akram. I was born in the Parklang area of district Malakand, from where I have done my schooling. After my BA in private, I did my master in sociology with gold medal. I am national award holder from British Council of Pakistan. I am solution-oriented, initiative and determined. Currently, I am working as assistant director in KP Forest Department. That's it.
So you are coming from KP?
Right, sir.
Khyber Pakhtunkhwa.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel this merger of FATA with KP? This.
Sir, it's quite amazing development and a welcome move. Like the people of PATA want to be merged with the KP. This was a wish of the people of PATA, erstwhile PATAs.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And for the last almost 3 years rather, I will say, what changes have occurred there in FATA?
Sir, actually 100 billion have been allocated for this development every year. But unfortunately, due to a lack of priorities and political will, only 0.4% of the allocated amount have been spent.
How much?
0.4, I guess.
0.4?
4%.
Out of 100 billion?
Yes, sir.
Why so much less money has been spent?
Sir, there is lack of political will and lack of prioritizing things, particularly in merged area.
The KP government has gone for any local government election in FATA or not?
Yes, sir.
They have gone?
Yes, sir. Back in 2018.
18? No, I'm okay. Now there is a local government system is there.
I think local government system have been abolished here right now. So there is no local government system.
No local government system. So you have done your master in sociology.
Yes, sir.
Can you identify 5 major social issues of Pakistan?
Yes, sir.
Please.
Number first is illiteracy. That is, our literacy rate is only 59% right now. And the second one is poverty. The third one is climate change. The fourth one is gender inequality. And the fifth one is unemployment. So I think the first one is very critical. And if I order 2 of them, so one is illiteracy and the second one is gender inequality.
Are you in touch with the newspaper?
Yes, sir.
What is happening in US Congress today?
Sir, today is the ratification of electoral oath. So Joe Biden will be a confirmed president of United States today.
But the Trump team is also ready to fight it.
Yes.
They are going to make almost 100 objections, they said.
Yes, sir, they actually want to make some hindrances.
What will happen? Suppose if the senators in the Congress, they make 100 objections and the vice president of Mr. Trump is presiding.
Yes, sir. So
Can
I
he
think
stall it? Can he stall it?
what I believe, nothing will happen. only Trump want to uh, politicize this thing.
You offered the subject of international relations.
Yes, sir.
How many countries are in the world?
There are around 197 countries.
197.
Yes, sir. They are also members of the United Nations organization.
You are foodie and you use too much mobile. I will not make any comment. I think we have got question on this issue. Le sir, aap kare. He is foodie and he is using.
Foodie. What do you mean by foodie? Do you eat a lot of food?
No, sir. Actually, I am desirous to get good food. I have a good taste of food, so I want to taste the food of.
I mean, then that is good. That is a good thing. If you want to have good food, that is a positive thing. Why you written as your weakness?
Sir, actually, sometimes you don't have the opportunity.
Is this word available in the dictionary? Is it there? Have you checked up? Foodie? No?
I think this is a little bit informal word.
This is of your own making, I think.
Yes.
Don't use such words.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Too much usage of mobile. Yes, that is everyone nowadays, you see, is having this problem. It's a very serious problem.
So actually, this is for my study purpose as well. I have also liked various pages and groups, join various groups.
Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
You play cricket. Cricket is your hobby.
Yes, sir.
You play?
Yes, sir.
Regularly, actively?
No, sir. Due to my job compulsion, it is nowadays quite difficult to play cricket on daily basis. But sometimes we play cricket on departmental level, somewhere in Abbottabad with different departments.
So can you, do you have any idea about the, you see, the cricketing structure of the country and what problems, how could we can improve the prospects of cricket in Pakistan?
The first thing is, sir, actually I'm only playing cricket, not watching, but there is one problem, and that is the politicizing the cricket. Like, for example, recently Muhammad Amir, a fast bowler, have resigned from the international cricket. That was the reason with his administration. So I think our Prime Minister should take it seriously. And
Mr. Akram, when you write something here, so you should be very sure about it. Right. And by hobbies, you mean, I don't play cricket.
yes.
If you don't play cricket, don't write this as your...
Sir, actually I'm playing cricket, but I don't watch cricket these days, particularly these days.
Police encounters. Police is very trigger happy. Why?
Because there are certain loopholes in the system. So we must address all those issues. Like, for example, extrajudicial killing, particularly these days, like in few days back, there was an incident reported in Islamabad. So,
was that extrajudicial killing or something else?
Sir, that was an unfortunate incident, and also comes in the domain of extrajudicial killing, as per the first inquiry report.
You, as you are posted in the subdivision, you
yes,
see,
sir.
As an SDPO,
yes.
You are, let's say, ASP in some district.
Yes.
Your SP or DIG, he asks you to get hold of Mr. A, who is a notorious, you see, criminal, and he's posing a lot of problems. It's very difficult to send him to the court and get his conviction. He's a headache for the entire province. And he says, gives you the order, you just get hold of him and kill him, conk him off. What will you do?
Sir, as I mentioned, extrajudicial killing is not legal things, so we must refer that case to the court, and we have no authority to deal with such cases.
What will you do in this situation? How will you respond?
Sir, actually this is illegal order from my boss, so I will handle it very carefully.
What do you mean by carefully?
Sir, I will respond no, because this is not comes in my domain.
You will respectfully say no.
Yes.
Good. Why our police force has a coercive mindset? Harsh. Their attitude is harsh towards the people.
Sir, basically the problem lies in the Police Order 1861. So actually the police was made for the brutality to oppress the masses. That's why the problem lies over there.
But that 1861 Act is no more in vogue. Now we have the Police Order 2002.
Yes, sir, but certain provinces have revived the Police Order 1861. Also,
there is only one province, but in the other three, Police Order 2002 is very much functional. It's there.
Sir, actually, the Police Order 2002 was something positive development, but actually that was not enforced with letter and spirit.
Just tell us about the positives of Police Order 2002.
Sir, there were 2-3 things, like for example, dispute resolution committee and external audit of the police, particularly through local community, judicial commission. So it was a safety commission, sorry. So it was certain positive things.
Sir Winston Churchill, was the Prime Minister of England.
Yes.
He said that bureaucrats are slaves of the lampposts. What does that connote? What does that mean? They are slaves of the lamppost.
Sorry, sir.
What is lamppost?
I don't know, sir, the meaning of lampo.
Chirag nahi hota? Electric pole in the street.
Yes, sir.
So it has a limited visibility, you see? It has a limited visibility, yes, just like this. Beyond this, there is darkness.
Yes, sir, if you allow me to guess, so the bureaucrat have certain limitation and they are working under that limitation, so they have no clear-cut directions from the bosses and from the government executives.
The pragmatic application of law, rules and regulations.
Yes, sir.
Don't get bogged down in the rules and regulations, yes, because that will, hurt the interest of the people. Public interest will be served. So right. Pragmatic application of laws, quick resolution, no red tapeism.
Right, sir. Yes. Thank you, sir.
Well, I'm very impressed by your points that you made about the social ills of Pakistan, in which you enumerated the gender issue as much as literacy.
Yes.
So tell me more about the gender issue that you see as a social problem.
Madam, if you look the backward area of Pakistan, particularly the merged district of KP and particularly the Balochistan, so there are certain pathetic situation of women there is need to address, like for example gender-based violence, lack of education in those particularly women of rural areas, and lack of job opportunities for those backward women, like that.
Do you know about sustainable development goals?
Yes, ma'am.
And which of the goals do you think address this issue?
Goal number 5.
Thank you. And how much do you think Pakistan has done in achievement of goal number 5?
Ma'am, there are certain loopholes, like for example, we have certain laws for gender development, but unfortunately, those laws do not come into practice. So that's why it's quite difficult for us to achieve those goals, particularly on goal number 5.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, ma'am.
Mr. Wasim, why you like Imran Khan?
Sir, if I set his political, the current political post aside, so there his struggle of 22 years, continuous struggle of 22 years in politics, and the making of a cancer hospital in Lahore, and his cricket career. So I like his team management and his struggle a lot.
All right. What was the main, since Pashto was your optional subject, what is the main message of Rahman Baba through his poetry?
The main message of Rahman Baba was that to educate the masses and educate them to avoid ignorance, and there must be peace within the people.
And related with your current profession, right, what is the major cause of deforestation, especially in KPK? Is it timber mafia? Is it population expansion? What it is?
Sir, there are certain reasons. I will just mention few. The first one is timber mafia, and the second one is the people of northern area particularly don't have the alternative option, and third one is lack of environmental education, and the fourth one is
Why your department is not doing anything regarding awareness, education, and especially against timber mafia?
Sir, if you currently our department is doing very well under the PTI government. So there is certain loopholes in the society as well. So we cannot educate the masses within a limited time.
Did you ever start any awareness campaign or something like that?
Yes, in yearly basis we are doing that, particularly in seasonal basis and spring season and autumn season.
Well, you're a gold medalist in sociology, and I'm surprised you didn't opt it as your.
Because of low scoring, the first reason was that, and the second reason was Pashto was much more interesting to me.
Okay. So you mentioned cricket as your hobby. You played, but you said you don't want to watch it.
Yes.
Who was the Kerry Packer?
Kerry Packer was who introduced the day and night match, and ball, the cricket ball, the color ball.
Color.
Yes.
Not the ball.
Yes.
Cricket used to be played before that
Yes.
as well. Okay. Who's your favorite president in history of United States?
Abraham Lincoln.
Why?
Because he saved the Union of America during the Civil War, and that was his great achievement.
His tenure, civil wars were initiated, it was fought, and thousands of people died. So, how did he save America?
Actually, sir, there are certain colonies. He disassociate him themselves from the United States. So he reunite those colonies and bring them back, and he the anti-slavery fight over due to 13 and 14 Act of the United States.
But he reportedly himself had few Negro slaves on his farms, and he was not very popular. You are saying that he is very popular, but he was not very popular. That's why he was murdered. So don't you think that we should have selected some other president, or he was not that popular?
Sir, according to Gallup survey in the United States.
I didn't ask the opinion of survey. I asked you, who is your favorite president?
First, he was a very hard-working president, and number second, he was the most shrewd and intelligent, and particularly in the case of civil war. So,
Thank you.
welcome, sir.
Tene, now you tell me, do you watch news on the electronic media?
Yes, sir.
Do you tell me, what is the future of this electronic media in Pakistan?
Sir, the future is very bright, but we must work on certain areas like there must be certain prerequisites and moral code for the journalist and for the common people as well.
Because currently I feel the electronic media has gone dull, rather I will say. Is it? Do you think is it? It is so?
I don't
because
think...
they allege that there are certain restrictions on media which has been imposed by the government.
Yes, rightly said, sir. There are certain restrictions on media, particularly electronic media. So those restrictions must be left.
Can you tell me something about tourism in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa? Something new is coming. What is?
Yes, sir. There are a lot of tourism opportunity, particularly in KP province, like mountain tourism, eco-tourism, and others. So there are a lot of opportunity, but it particularly need the government attention. For example, the development of roads, the projection of those areas, particularly Kumrat, Kagan, Naran, etc., etc.
Recently, 2 houses have been purchased in Qissa Khani Bazaar. Why the government of KPK has bought these houses?
Sir, actually it was for the cultural revival.
किसके हैं घर वो?
जी sir.
Why they have bought it?
To promote the cultural site.
What is the importance of those houses?
Actually, it was for the purpose of saving those archaeological sites for the tourism purpose.
किसके घर हैं वो?
Sir, Dilip Kumar. बाकी का मुझे पता नहीं.
बताओ ना यार, 2 तो घर. Okay.
Raj Kapoor.
Okay, Wasim, and we conclude this formal session. And now we go for the debriefing. If you have got any questions, you can ask, and we will tell you our own opinion, own observations. If you have got any question, please.
Sir, I have only one question, and that is, I'm a little bit these days a little bit weak in communication, like in talking into English. That's why it's
You are
a kind
an
of hindrance.
experienced, Wasim, you are an experienced officer of the government of KPK. And in my view, your communication skills are fine. You can speak well, and your body language is also good. And of course, your experience, your personality is fine. And you are quite confident. And I observe that you think before you speak, and that is a good thing. The only thing I can point it out that you need to be, there is some sort of knowledge gap. You need to update your knowledge about things, because this tourism, it is a big slogan of the KP government. The forest, we have not asked question on this because of time constraint. We are not asking many questions. Afghan issue is there. KPK is very hot. Okay? Or then police reforms are there. Health system has been improved. That was in fact, that was the lab where the current Prime Minister has been making a lot of experiments. So there are a lot of good things about that. So I will suggest you that, and then weaknesses which you have pointed out, it doesn't go well. So you need to look into these things again. And be careful, because whatsoever you will write in this paper, even before the commission, they will give you something like that, and you will fill it. So be careful. Whatever you write, that will be discussed in your interview. You will justify it. Okay? तो आई थिंक यू आर वेरी गुड, बट थोड़ा सा अपने आप को 15 दिन की छुट्टी लेके बैठ जाओ घर पे और पुराने अखबारों को सारा अपडेट करो और अपग्रेड योर नॉलेज.
ओके, थैंक यू सर.
ये वो जब मैं when I asked you that question about extrajudicial killings, you were in doubt. You were thinking what answer. You should be quick to say that no, regretfully, instead of saying no. मतलब सोचना नहीं है. You should be very clear in your mind. An illegal order is in, and that will not be implemented, carried out. And you should say it with full confidence. Don't be in doubt. You were in doubt.
Yes.
And then about cricket, if you can't answer the question asked to you, don't say that I watch cricket. I play, but I don't watch. You said this thing. I mean, it's very strange. How is it possible? You see, if you play cricket, you will watch also. Cricket is being played. A lot of cricket. There is a lot of coverage on the television, and so avoid such questions.
Okay, sir.
Answers.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
I think you had very good disposition, but carrying forward this argument, when you say something is your hobby, then you're expected to know everything about it.
Right, ma'am.
It's not just, for example, if I say my hobby is flower decoration, then I have to know all the forms of flower decoration, whether it's Japanese art or European art or American art. Then when you make a claim, you have to sustain it.
Right, ma'am.
So you should know all the records of cricket.
Okay, ma'am.
International, not just Pakistani. Same goes for hiking.
Okay.
Who mounted, K2 first, who went to Everest first, which are the peaks which have yet not been mounted. Nobody ever climbed it up. So you have to be very clear on your data.
Right, ma'am.
But other than that, you are logical, you're coherent, and you're confident.
Thank you.
So I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
And another thing, don't coin your own words.
वो चेंज कर लेना.
Foodie यार.
Right, sir.
Foodie is a very hipster
कल
word.
को लिख दोगे 2D. कल को लिख दोगे 2D.
लेकिन अगर आप कहें फूडी तो यू शुड से, बिकॉज जो लोग हिपस्टर लैंग्वेज में, क्योंकि बच्चे जैसे आज स्कूल कहते हैं, देन यू शुड नो कि कौन सी जगह में कौन सा खाना अच्छा मिलता है. जैसा इस्लामाबाद की निहारी कहाँ पे खाई जाए, तो दैट्स व्हाट इट मीन्स फूडी. इट्स नॉट अबाउट वांटिंग टू ईट. फूडी मीन्स दैट यू नो ऑल द राइट फूड्स इन द राइट प्लेस.
Yes.
Then you can be a food guide to people. कि अगर आपने पेशावर आना है तो आप चपली कबाब जो है वो चरसी का खाएंगे तो बात बनेगी. So that is what foodie means, not as you have used it.
जी बिल्कुल.
मैम की जो प्रीवियस बात थी उसमें ऐड करूंगा कि अभी हाइकिंग का तो माउंट एवरेस्ट कितना ऊंचा है और सेकंड पीक और फर्स्ट पीक वो याद है आपको?
Yes.
अच्छा, क्योंकि उस तरफ हम आए नहीं, इतना टाइम नहीं था.
Right, sir.
वन थिंग, आपकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज बड़ी रोबोटिक थी. आप पूरे इंटरव्यू में आप ऐसे बैठे हैं, ठीक है. आइदर यू आर लाइक दैट और आप में थोड़ा सा कॉन्फिडेंस की कमी थी, बिकॉज जैसे ही आप रिलैक्स होते हैं थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस आता है तो यू स्टार्ट मूविंग योर बॉडी, थोड़ा सा जेस्चर्स होने चाहिए. आपका बड़ा वो मोनोटोनस और वो पड़ा. थर्डली, विद द परमिशन ऑफ सीनियर्स, आई डोंट कंसिडर ब्राउन शूज एज फॉर्मल. ठीक है, अगर आपके पास ब्लैक हैं तो प्लीज ब्लैक पहनिएगा इंटरव्यू वाले पे. ब्राउन जूते पहने जा सकते हैं बट विद सूटिंग दे आर नॉट कंसिडर्ड एज फॉर्मल.
देखिए, ड्रेस कोड होता है. ड्रेस कोड यू हैव टू ऑब्जर्व. अच्छा कि इन्होंने पॉइंट आउट कर दिया. हम पोलाइटली कहने की कोशिश तो करते हैं बट लोग माइंड ना करें.
नहीं सर, एक्चुअली
नो कोई ऑलराइट.
ये ओके,
ब्लैक शू पहन के जाना होता है.
ठीक है सर.
सफ़ेद कमीज हो, टाई आपकी जो भी लगाना चाहें, दिस इज़ ऑल. शेव अच्छी हुई. देखो बात ये है वसीम कि यू हैव गॉट एन अपॉर्चुनिटी. तुम ऑलरेडी एक सिविल सर्विस में हो और नाउ यू आर गोइंग टू, यू विल बी लकी टू गेट, इंशाल्लाह यू विल बी सिलेक्टेड. तो फिर तुम एक दूसरे लफ्ज़ में मेरे ख्याल से फास्ट ट्रैक पे आ जाओगे प्रमोशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से. ठीक है ना, दैट इज़ एन अपॉर्चुनिटी. और तुमने ऑलरेडी यू हैव कवर्ड ए लॉट. So going for this examination is a hell of a task, which we have done in our days. तो अभी जो है ना हिम्मत करो और इसको बड़ा केयरफुली फिल करना, ये वेरिफिकेशन होगी सारी तुम्हारी, ठीक है ना। एवरीथिंग विल बी वेरीफाइड। जब तुम यूएस हिस्ट्री की बात करोगे, तुम ये जो कुछ लिखा है ना यहाँ, इंटरनेशनल लॉ, फिर एग्रीकल्चर एंड फॉरेस्ट्री तुम्हारा सब्जेक्ट है। तो थैंक यू वेरी मच, बेस्ट ऑफ लक फॉर यू।
Thank you so much, sir.